Hey, it's Em here with another not so random episode. I realized after my last video, where I talk about surviving as an introvert and things that I did to survive and get myself more comfortable socializing, I realized I left out two important things that I found helpful for me, particularly when I was first starting to socialize as an adult. It may be a little crazy to some, so I'd be curious to get to know about how you've handled socializing and ways that you kind of got yourself to say yes more. So, okay, the first thing that I would do when I first started to socialize as an adult, I would honestly just be in denial. Like, I would just tell myself this isn't really happening. I'm not really in this social setting, because all I knew was on that drive to the place, if I said yes to go to a party or some kind of social gathering of any kind, I'd be on my drive there and I'd just be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and I'd feel so nervous. I'd feel so overwhelmed, and I'd be I just could be so much more comfortable just sitting at home right now. At the time, I'd either be writing or watching, or I'd watch a fun movie or something like that. And so I just and so there are all these other things that I know are comfortable for me, but they don't push me outside of my shell. And so I kid you not, on the drive, I would just be just pretend this isn't really happening. Pretend this is just a dream, and it's fine no matter how much I might screw up what I say. Because I also have a problem where I just say things without really thinking about it too much. And so I also know, I was oh my gosh, I'm probably gonna say something crazy or whatever. And so I really would just be whatever happens, it is what it is. And then, so yeah, I feel I guess I'd call that denial. But in a way, I guess maybe it's also kind of just accepting that, that I'm gonna say something crazy most likely, and that maybe at the very worst, this is gonna get me not invited again. I wouldn't say anything offensive, just weird and random. And so but yeah, I did, yeah, so that really helped me. That's something I did, pretending it's a dream. The second thing that I would do is use humor to get through the situation. So from the beginning, at the beginning, I found that the more I could just joke about it and poke fun at myself and my complete discomfort in socializing, the more I could joke about it, the more comfortable I became socializing. I'd crack a joke about myself, and other people would laugh, and they kind of understand yeah, I'm awkward, but I'm here, and good vibes, all that stuff. It's I think humor for me is something that I use in many situations. I use humor if I'm not feeling well, if I'm feeling sad. I like to be around funny people, hear funny people, watch a funny movie. Now I look at a lot of memes, just things like that, to kind of just pull myself into a good feeling. And sometimes and in this situation though, instead of relying on something else to make me feel happy and to make me smile, it's me who's making me smile. And I found that honestly was probably the most helpful thing I did out of anything else that I've mentioned. In a way, I think humor ties in with what I said in the other video, honesty, because a lot of humor is it's just coding honesty in a lot of ways. A lot of comedy, a lot of what makes comedy funny is it's oh well, haha, that's so true. How crazy are we? And so that's kind of what I do as well, and it really does help me. I use it also when I'm doing if I have to speak in front of a group of people for work, and I really don't want to do it. Yes, I do still employ denial, but then also I find that just humor works, and I think yeah, I just feel it's a very empowering feeling. And if I just say something that's happening, but just make it funny, that tends to help me feel better, and it helps everybody else kind of relax a little bit too, because no one really likes to sit through meetings ever. So that's kind of what I do. So yes, those are the other things that I did, especially in the beginning, early adulthood to help me get more comfortable getting myself out there. And for me, that's what works. But I'm very curious if there's something that you did to help you be more comfortable socializing, or are you just already comfortable socializing? You more struggle to like just kind of have like more quiet time? I'm curious. If you are willing to share, I would love to get your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for joining me on this very rainy episode. I'll be back very soon with another random episode. So please, in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk with you later. Bye for now.